when it comes to making your small groups. You need to know exactly the reading level, what are their strengths, and what are their weaknesses. So I'm gonna share with you the different tests that I did with them.
Is that the DRA or is that something?
It is a running record. So these are the results. And that's how I made my decision on what book we were going to be using today. So this is a cold read. It's a 1 minute fluency. So this student was not able to decode any of the words.
Yeah,
This student was able to decode only 3 words a minute. And this one, he did a little bit better. He was able to decode 13. So
could you turn it down?
So he would be your strongest students, but
Yes,
it's still far below grade level because
Yes,
first grade they need to be reading at least 50 words per minute. Yes. And then saw that they had a hard time decoding. I went ahead and gave them a high frequency word drill. And as you can see in each, and this is supposed to be timed.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a 1 minute fluency, but I did not time them. I just wanted to see what words they already know. So this student only knows 4 words. Actually, yes, 4 for this one. She said yes instead of you. This one,
Yeah,
he didn't know any of the words.
Yeah, we're working with him to see what we can do. He has some needs that needs to be attended to.
I see. Okay. And so he did recall the sentence that I read with him when he was doing his fluency, and that's what he repeated here. So that's what that writing is. Like I said, he was you can have this show. So we're going to be doing these activities to give them support on the story that we will be reading, which is a level 1.1, which is still a little bit, it will be difficult for them, but I am going to provide a lot of support through these activities. So the goal is for them to read it independently, if not today, hopefully by the second time that they read it. And lesson plan templates.
Yes, I printed those
And
out.
these are all geared towards the different levels, the different small group reading levels. So, for example, this one is early guided reading plan, levels D through I. So I'm not using this one because that's not the level for those students. I am using emergent guided reading plan, levels A through C. So this applies to the decodable that we're going to be using, these different activities and strategies. Yeah, I just want to say that I really enjoyed, and I know that he's looking forward to reading the book.
These are books like this big.
Yes, I know that I really enjoyed when you came to my classroom and we did that little reading activity with letters, words, and that small passage. So today, we actually get to read a book. Who likes to read books? Yes, me too. That is one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so before we get to the book, we are going to be doing some activities. We're going to do a little game with letters, with the alphabet, okay?
I love letters.
So you love letters? Yes, me too, because letters will help us read books. We need to know the sounds. We have the alphabet, yes. Okay, so the first game that we're going to play, I'm going to show you a card, and you have to give me the name. Now let's say that Aubrey, if she says A the first time, guess what? She's gonna get this card. Hold this letter B. Huh? He gets the card, okay? So I'm going to mix these letters. You are going to say the sound. For example, let me show you. I'm going to say y, w, You're going to do that with your cards for 30 seconds. Ready? And I'll be listening to you, so I want to hear your voices. Go. Sounds. Make the sounds. Keep going. Keep going. Make the sounds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We're not taking turns, you're doing this at your own pace. Good. What's this sound? One more time, 10 seconds. High frequency words. High frequency words are words that we see a lot whenever we read books. That's why they're called high frequency words. And sometimes these words we have to remember, look at me when I'm talking, okay? We have to remember what they look like because that these letters make, okay? So we have 3 high frequency words. And I believe, Jaden, you knew this word. Do you remember what this word is? What is it? Very good. Was. Can you say the word? What's
Was.
Was. Okay. What's this word? This word is the. Can you say it 3 times? Ready? And we're going to tap the table. Ready? The. With your finger, I want you to write the on the table. 3 times. The. I want you to say the. The. Very good. One more time. What is this word? Was. Everyone, what's the word? Was. What's the word? The. And this one, when you count, this is the very first number that we start with when we start counting. This is 1. What's the word? 1. Very good. One more time. We're going to play that little game. Let's see who gets this card. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Huh? The. Excellent. Guess what? No. Don't worry. You get your own set of cards. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now I want you to set your cards in front of you. Set your word. The. Hold it up. The. Okay. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Excellent. Set it down. Next, I want you to find the word one. Gonna find it first. Ooh, you all found it at the same time. What's the word? One. What's the word? What's the word? Excellent. Set it down. Next, I want you to find the word the. That does not say the. I tried to trick you. Who did I trick? The. What's the word? What's the word? The. Can you check, does that word look like theirs? Does it look like theirs? There you go. What's the word? The. Okay, last but not least, I want you to find the word was. Was. Excellent. All right, good job. And we're doing this activity for 2 minutes, okay?
I think it's fine.
Where's your card? Oh, thank you for reminding me to give you an eraser if you make a mistake. If you make a mistake, don't use your hand, use this little eraser. Good job. You're missing one letter. What? Okay, good. Let's write it one more time. And I like how Aubrey is reading her word once she's done. What's the word?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, and I like how London doesn't have to look at his card anymore. Good job. Next, I want you to find the word one. One. Okay, very good. Let's write it 3 times, and I want you to read it every time you finish writing. Rig. I want you to help me write the word rig. What's the first sound that you hear? Very
But the
good.
first name of Rick says
Rig. G.
and has an I in the middle.
A. G. Rig. Have you ever heard this word before?
Nope.
Do you know what it means? A rig, let me show you. A rig, it's another word for big truck. So Sam drives a big rig.
Wait,
Okay.
that kind of rhymes.
You think
But
it
the word-
rhymes? Big rig. Do you agree? Do they rhyme?
Yes,
They do.
Yes, but
Excellent.
but the name of Rick says the picture of Rick in the name.
You notice this word in the. Good job. Okay, so what's the word?
Rick.
Rig. When you come across this word in your book, you are going to read it as rig. G. G. I want you to say g. 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 Now if I add this sound, g. Ah. Yeah. Put it together. Let's blend it. Ready? G. Ah. What letter would that be?
P.
P. What sound?
P.
Okay, remember there's a difference between the name of the letter and the sounds. We need sounds to help us read the word. So now let's blend the sounds together. Ready? G. Ah. Put it together. What's the word? Gap. Gap. Gap.
It's like a hat.
Gap. Hat.
Hat.
Oh, you know what? You're talking about cap. No, this is a gap. Let me show you what a gap is.
It's
And you-
but the word starts with he's wearing a cap. But the word starts with cats and gap.
Capital? It's a lowercase. G. G.
A lowercase g.
Okay.
He's kind of wearing a cap.
Let me show you what a gap is.
You are a cat.
And a lot of you notice this as you were doing your picture walk. A gap is a space. A space. Okay? So that's a gap.
That's like
When
in
a
our
left open.
sentence too. Yeah.
Yes, that's a perfect connection. You have to leave a space or a gap whenever you write different words. Fan. They fan themselves. So Sam fans himself. They get air.
some water while you're tired.
Yes, I need water, but I need your help to help me read this word. Ready? What's the sound? A. N. Fans. Fans. One more time. Sounds. A. N. Fans. I want you to fan yourself. Pretend you're really, really hot and you're fanning yourself. And I want you to tell me one thing you notice about these little cubes. What do you notice?
There's blue and red.
There's blue and red letters. Very good. I want you to make two groups. I want you to make a group of the red letters and the blue letters. Make two different groups. Put them together. Put all the red in one group and put all the blue in one group. Okay, so what I mean by that is you're making two groups. You're putting all your reds.
And you can do it like this.
We will get to do that. We will get to link them, but first I want you to divide them. Very good.
This
Can you
one
divide
has
them?
more than this one.
Oh, there's another observation.
And that's not the word.
And you already spelled the word. Okay, wow. Okay, I need for you to please make two groups, red and blue, just like Aubrey and Landon. Can we do that? Because I want to tell you something very important about these different groups of letters. Okay,
It's big
So-
letters and little.
oh, there's another observation. There's capital and lowercase, just like that game with the cards. All right, so in the alphabet, we have 26 letters. How many letters?
26.
26. We have 5 vowels. Which group has 5? Count. Count your cubes.
5. I got 5 reds.
Okay, so do you think these are the vowels?
5,
Is there 5 in this group?
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so your reds are your vowels. I want you to tell me what letters do you see in the red?
And then there are 7 blues.
N-I-C-O.
Very good. A, E, I, O, U. Those are your vowels. The blue, I want you to use your index finger to point to the words as we are reading the book. Okay, so we're looking at the title, just like Aubrey said. It's okay. And I have my first word right here. And as you can see, there's a gap between each word, just like you made that connection. Okay, ready? Big, rig, pigs. Point to the rig in the picture. We're looking at the picture, point to the rig. Where's the rig?
Ooh, I see.
Yes. Okay, so find the picture and now point to the word rig. Where's rig in the sentence or in the title?
In the middle.
In the middle. Very good. Where's rig? Which word? You were pointing it earlier. Yes, excellent. All right, page number 2. There's Sam, and he is standing by his big rig. And I see his name at the beginning. I see capital. We always see capital at the beginning of sentences and period at the end. Ready? We're reading together. Sam is in a big rig. What are the pigs doing?
Running.
Running. Here, Sam is sitting. And what are the pigs doing? Sitting. He's fanning because he's exhausted. It looks like the pigs are mimicking or copying what he
This
does.
one looks like he's standing.
Yes. Okay, the second read, I want you to go back to the first page. And I want you to try to read this on your own, okay? And I'll be listening to you as you read these pages. Big. Rig. Pigs. Pigs. Good job. What's the title? Okay, and go on to the next page once you finish reading. All right, keep going. Keep going. Keep reading. Keep going. What's the name of the character? Sam. Good. Okay. I want you to tell me what you read. What was the story about? I want you to give me one sentence. What do you remember about the story? It could be about the character, it could be about the problem, it could be about the vocabulary words that we read. What do you remember about the book? And you can look at the book.
Sam was running and the pigs were running.
Yes, they were mimicking. They were mimicking.
Sam sit, the pigs sit.
Yes. In my opinion, I think those were really smart pigs. What do you think, Aubrey? Were they smart? Yes. What about you? What can you tell me about the story?
On this page?
Any page.
I will be on this page.
Sure. Go ahead.
This one.
Sam
One more time. Louder.
Sam is in a big rig.
Yes. Excellent. Okay. And what is a synonym for rig? What does rig mean? That was one of our vocabulary words. What does it mean? Rig.
Rig means is a big truck.
Do you agree? Is a rig a big truck? Do you agree? Yes. Now your turn. Tell me. Excellent. Ready to tell me something about the story? What do you want to share with us? Anything that you remember about the story? What happened? He is in a big rig. What was he carrying in the big rig?
Pigs.
And what happened to the pigs?
They escaped.
They got out. Yes. Were they able
It's
to?
kind of like they escaped.
Yes. And I like that word that you used, escape.
Well, when the pigs are
Because the
when
escape
I
has
was